Welcome back, volleyball fans. Match 3. Spartans Apex taking on Sexton Scholars from Dartmouth. About to get action underway. Spartans lineup to start will be Aiden Ryu and Toby Rideout in the middle. Jackson Gallagher and Carter Waugh hitting from the left. Tony Teterenko hitting from the right. James Jessup will set. And Jacob Toner in the lip position. Scholars to serve first. Gallagher. Rideout through the middle, scores. Left side into the net from the Scholars. Tony Teterenko will stick around at the service line for one more. Roll shot. Spartans into the net. Dink shot off the tape and down for the ace. 2-2. Gallagher. Right out through the middle, kept alive by Sexton. Off the hands of Rideout and down. Service is long. And Carter Waugh is wide on the ensuing serve. Rideout will serve for Spartans. Left side attack is long. Another point for Spartans. Off the hands of the block and into the Spartans bench. Tied up at 5. Big dig from the Sexton lid. And Owen Tran off the hands of the James Jessup block and out of play. Set through the middle, not quite high enough. Right out into the net. And Sexton all over the net on the party ball. Bails out the Spartans. That is off the hands of Tony Titarenko. For fault. Gallagher sails one into the crowd. In rear. Back row attack is over the 3-meter line. Point to Spartans. Good up from James Jessup. Titarenko gets his hands on it. Roll shot. So over the head of Rideout and into the pot. Ball is wide and long. Nine, 7, 12. Off the hands of the Carter-Waugh block. Throw from Gallagher is off the hands. Out of play. Carter-Waugh to serve. Toby Rideout through the middle. Pushes one across. Off a hand and down on the Sexton side. Spartans within 2. That's an ace from Carter-Waugh in the back corner, right on the line. Owen Tran on the left side off the hands of Carter-Waugh. Sexton lead by 2. Roll shot is up. Over the shoulder of Carter Waugh and out of play. Long again from the left, and it's tied at 14. Rideout dumps it into the net. Gallagher rips one off the hands in the back row. With the roof job on Owen Tran. James Jessup rolls one over the tape for an ace. And then sails one long. Spinner from Tran is long. And Jackson Gallagher takes the ball back to the line. Spartans lead by 2. Takes a little bit off. Bunch of hands at the net, and finally comes out to the left side, and it's wide into the Spartans bench. Off the hands of Tony Titarenko. Straight up from Toner. Ball into the back row, dug up. And Sexton all over the net. Inreal. Good dig from Gallagher. Waugh is long. Waugh to Jessup. Gallagher long from the back row. Sexton within 1. Sexton on the net again. Double sub for Spartans here as Sexton calls timeout. Dennis off and Paulina enter. Not much rhythm from either side. Earlier today, Spartans taking both sets from Limoilou B, and then they dropped both sets to C4. So their 2 sets won, 2 sets lost, and Sexton dropped both sets in both of their matches. So they are 0-4. Spartans, with a 2-set victory here, can advance into the Tier 1 playoffs. Paulin will serve. Good dig from Gallagher. Gallagher. And Waugh is long again. Hitting errors piling up now for Spartans as they try to stick with it here in set 1. Goal shot from Dennis off. Defender and over and out. Winds and out of the serve. Good pass from Toner. Dennis off with a nice tip. It scores. So Vanden Heuvel in for a ride out to serve. Through the middle scores for Sexton. A ride out comes back in, and Toner immediately lives him out. Gallagher mishandles that floater. We're tied at 23. Timeout Spartans. Gallagher off the block and out of play. Set point Spartans. Jessup and Titarenko re-enter, and timeout Sexton. James Jessup serving. Ball is long from Tran on the left. Spartans take set number 1, 25-23. So despite not playing at the level they were this morning, Spartans still have a chance to finish first in the pool. They can muster up another victory here in set number 2. Take a quick audio break. We'll be back for set 2 momentarily. Set number 2. Spartans come out with Denisov and Rideout in the middle. Gallagher and Waugh on the left. Vandenheuvel on the right. Paulin will serve. Will set, excuse me. And Toner stays in the libero position. Spartans and Paulin to serve first. Tip from Tran, scores in the pot. Shorty, taken by Gallagher. Denisov through the middle, scores. Jackson Gallagher will serve. Into the net. Toner. Run down by VDH, and the ball is over. Denisov with the block. And that is 4 contacts from Sexton. Good up from Danila Denisov. VDH pushes it across. VDH tries to go cross after taking that first ball. Sexton lead 4-2. Tip is no good. Max Vandenheuvel to serve. Rideouts there to block. And that is outside the antenna. Spartans level it at 4. Good reaction there from Carter Waugh off the block. VDH up. Gallagher back row. That's off hands. Blocker on the net. Point to Spartans. VDH goes deep to 1. Roof Daddy. Carter Waugh. Push deep, kept alive by Sexton. Here's hands. Gallagher takes the second ball. Ball rolls it long. Gallagher. Right out on the net. 6-6. Right out with the step around. Carter Waugh serving. Good up from Toner. Gallagher's off hands. They keep it alive. Holland gets his hands on the tip. Gallagher out to the right. VDH from the back row. dug up. Cross court shot is wide. And it is knotted at 9. Oh. Oh, 8-9 apparently. No hands on the block. That is out of play. Roll shot. Denisov up. Push down. The Sexton middle. We're tied at 10. Pass from Waugh. Gallagher's off hands. Ball was out. Refs call it in, so it's point to Sexton. Diving Toner can't keep that alive. Sexton open up a 2-point lead. The block from Denisov, it's recycled. And that is long. Paulin. Good save from Paulin Waugh. BDH goes cross for the kill. Refs with another strange call. I'm not sure what that was. The hands of the ribbon 6 for the ace. Tied at 13. Good dig. Toner. Waugh goes cross. Off the hand and down. Spartans regain the lead. Tip is short. Timeout, Sexton. Gallagher. For the ace. Toner. Walk through the middle. Fixed by VDH. Wall pushes it back up. And he takes a big swing. Off a Spartan hand, then out the back. Wall. That is long. No touch from the blockers. 17-14 Spartans lead. Rideout gets a hand to it. It's up on VDH. And VDH goes off hands and out the back with a cross-court shot. Danila Denisov. Out of play. There's another race. Starting to put a few points together here. Denisov goes right back to the same player. VDH pushes it back on the block. This time Owen Tran goes cross court and finds a seam. Right out through the middle scores. Double sub from Spartans. Jessup to serve. The dig from Gallagher. Four contacts. So 16-20. off the defender in the back row, out of play. So scoreboard got hit by a stray ball from the court beside us. And just readjusting. Owen Tran catches Gallagher napping. Fedorenko, defender keeps it alive. Free ball goes deep. Toner takes it. Gallagher goes cross, sharp for the kill. Sexton into the net, through the middle. 23-18. Right out. They're short. Free ball created. Gallagher. Off the arm of the defender in the back row. It's set point. Short tip, right out dives, can't keep it alive. Law. Fedorenko into the net. Up to Gallagher, he's off the block and out of play. That's it. Spartans take set 2, 25-20. They take both sets from the Sexton Scholars. And they will finish 4-2 in preliminary play. That secures top spot for the Spartans in their pool. Inwalu and C4 both finished 3-3. Sorry, I might be wrong there. C4 could be 5-1. Either way, that will propel Spartans into the playoffs of Tier 1. That's going to do it here for day 1 here at the New Brunswick Senior Open from the Moncton Coliseum. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back around 10 o'clock Eastern or Atlantic time tomorrow morning. Thanks for tuning in. We hope to see you again.
We'll see you next weekend. Next weekend. Remember, man.